This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by HoodCanal COMMUNICATIONS, keeping our community connected. Our community credit union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United community, empowered people, exceptional health. Good evening and welcome to Jack Stark Field at Highclimbers Stadium on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight, the 2019 high school football season continues with Shelton Highclimbers hosting the Montesano Bulldogs. I'm Dietrich Allen and you are watching the Our Community Credit Union kickoff show. Shelton is coming off a 20-0 loss at North Mason in the Mason County Cup, while Montesano flew by Aberdeen 59-0. Last year, the teams met in Montesano, with the Bulldogs beating the Highclimbers 51-6. Monty went 7-3 last year, making the playoffs, but falling to Mount Baker in the first round. And as you know, Shelton went 2-8 last season. This is week 2 of the 2019 high school football season on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC. The Montesano Bulldogs are the Shelton Highclimbers. We'll have more of the Our Community Credit Union kickoff show in a moment, including checking in with the other members of our broadcast team, Jerry Apple and Eric Raywald. And we will also talk with Shelton coach Mike Speaks. All next on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from HoodCanal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit HoodCanal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Welcome back to the Our Community Credit Union kickoff show on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, as the Shelton Highclimbers get ready to host the Montesano Bulldogs. I'm Dietrich Allen, and it is now time to talk with the coach. On Wednesday, I had a phone conversation with Highclimber headman Mike Speaks.
Let's talk about the North Mason game real quickly. I guess my question would be, what did you learn from your team?
Well, we have a good attitude. we don't quit. I think you saw that on Friday night. These kids never, they battled. We got to keep working on toughness. I think mentality. As we move forward into week 2 and into our league, is I thought North Mason did a really good job of being a little more physical than us up front. They got after us a little bit. You got to tip your hat to them because they got after it and those backs ran hard. But that being said, we got to have more more sustained drives on offense. So we're working hard. We're on the sleds right now with the linemen. We got to keep working and teaching the toughness with them.
So I noticed in the game on your defense-wise, you had some trouble with North Mason's backs, then you figured them out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they made another small adjustment, and they kind of ran through you from time to time.
Well, we started getting a little tired, too. I mean, if you think about it, they had 71 plays. We had 45 offensively. They scored 6 points after, midway through the second half, or second quarter. I'm sorry, second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought defensively, they came out, punched us in the mouth a little bit. And then, I thought we made some pretty good adjustments. But then sometimes you got to make plays, too. And we weren't making plays. We didn't set an edge as well as I would have liked to have seen us set. So, I thought overall it was a good, test. I mean, North Mason's a pretty good football team. They were better than they were last year, and I think we were better than we were last year. So I like the matchup. And you got like I said, you got to tip your hat to them because those 2 backs they had ran hard. And they, I think the one back had 95 yards and the other back had like 56 or 60 yards. So I think the total yards was like 271 to we had 195 or 196.
Okay.
So, third downs, right? Third downs
Right.
are a big deal,
Right.
and we work on that every day in our team. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we work on situational third down situations. And, I think we had 3, off the top of my head, 3 offsides when it was 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12.
Right.
And then gave them, a 3rd and 3 or a 3rd and 4 or a 3rd and 2. And, we got to be mentally tougher too.
Okay. Really quickly on, I'm going to say outside distractions. Your kids aren't in school because they got a new school starting next week.
Yeah, it's been a little bit tough. I mean, it is what it is, right? But it's been tough, and I would love to see our kids in school, and that's, it seems like when we're in school, maybe we're a little more focused, but we'll see. We start Monday, so I'm excited about that. Getting kids right sometimes is challenging, and just all those kind of things that you kind of take for granted when school starts. You don't really think about it.
Right. What about this week in Montesano?
Well, Monty's a very good football team.
Yeah.
I mean, they are loaded. They pretty much bring back their whole team from last year, and they're going to be they're a handful. They're well coached, they're disciplined. Different team, completely different team than what we saw last Friday at North Mason.
Right.
Right. I mean, North Mason's real physical. They want to run downhill. They want to run, and then use their play action pass to hit you with that.
Right.
So these guys will come out in multiple formations. They'll come out in 7 or 8 different formations. They'll be spread, they'll be empty, they'll be 3-by-1, they'll be 2-by-2, and then they'll even show wing T, single and double wing.
Right.
So it's a little bit different of a football game, but it's honestly it's a really good test for us because it was nice to see North Mason's physicality. Because, so we have a few teams in our league that are pretty physical, and then we have some teams that are, well coached and technical like Monty. So, it's actually it's a great test for us, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
So coming out of week 1, there's always those first games where you have a lot of hydration issues, as I say, because you got leg cramps and what have you. But aside from that, is everybody healthy going into week 2?
Yeah. We're fairly healthy. our middle backers took a helmet to the knee, and number 44 took a helmet to the knee pretty good in the second series, and his knee swelled up, and he played on it. And the swelling's been kind of down and back and forth, and so I'm not sure. He'd be the only one right now that we're 50-50 on. Okay. Outside of that, yeah, we came out healthy.
That's Shelton football coach Mike Speaks. His Highclimbers getting ready to take on the Montesano Bulldogs coming up at the top of the hour. Coming up on the Our Community Credit Union Kickoff Show, we'll check in with the rest of our broadcast crew.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? At our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
MasonWebTV Powered by HCC is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact MasonWebTV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of HoodCanal COMMUNICATIONS, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on MasonWebTV Powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at HoodCanal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. HoodCanal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Jack Stark Field at Highclimbers Stadium. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, Eric Raywald, got the band back together, and Jeannie's here too. The band's back together, guys.
We got the home group.
And we're ready for the toss of the corn. This is a really fast-paced pregame, guys, before kickoff, pre-kickoff, or whatever you have. What am I saying, Jerry? I haven't even.
You're saying it happens so quickly before the game. It's everything.
Might have to rethink where we're sticking everything in our pregame broadcast.
Yeah.
But we've got the teams out there for the coin toss, and my tongue will catch up with my mind here soon before the game gets over with. And, well, I don't know if Eric's settled in because, I mean, he's scrambling for something. What are you looking for, Eric?
Batteries.
Batteries? What kind of battery?
My auxiliary batteries for my phone.
Oh, okay.
Since you don't provide me with electricity.
I can give you a battery, my friend.
Nah, I'm good.
You're good?
I bought 3 of them, so I won't run out tonight.
I got batteries. Okay, well, we still waiting for the toss of the coin. And, Eric, we missed you last week, but you were in the stands. You just didn't quite make it to where we were.
Couldn't get up that high.
Yeah.
The old right wheel is flat.
Yeah, okay.
Shelton will be receiving.
Okay, so Monty won the toss, and we'll get to that here momentarily. So we got a wide view of Jack Stark Field. And I hope I don't block anybody's view from behind me, but, you know, I'll be standing up. Gentlemen, I'm looking forward to a great broadcast.
I am too. And it's so great to have our good friend here tonight, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
Hey, well, let's just hope the lightning stays away like last night. It didn't. I don't know if you guys were in town, but we had quite a show about this time of night.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was in Belfair, and I came out of a building, and there was a big flash of light.
Yeah, it was pretty intense for a while.
And I was in Lakewood coming back to Olympia and the highway. Oh, the lightning was great, and it was raining so hard. I learned that you got to drive according to conditions.
You're just learning that now, Jerry?
I just learning that now, yeah.
Well, we're ready for some kickoff. Let's see, we got Toels and Woodricker back deep for the Highclimbers. And let's see who's the kicker for the Bulldogs here. If I see his number, I'd let you know. I see a 3. Colby Adams, am I guessing? Well, we're going to find out here shortly. It's 33, so it's going to be Jordan King. So here we go.
Opening kick, first night, here we go.
Little ground ball runner that's going to be picked up at about the 24. And the ball came free. Woo. Who came up with it? Highclimbers say they still have it. I guess it was Christian Lopez on the return. And the Highclimbers get the ball first at their own 34. All right, here we go. So Danny Lopez, Mendio Lopez will be the QB, as he was last week, and I was pretty impressed with his ability to run the offense.
He's quick.
Yep, he'll
good
send,
scrambler.
Right, he'll send Jonker wide to the far side. Can't see who's on the near side. Out of that pistol. I want to say this Gold beside him. In motion is Morales. Pitched to Gold. Gold trying to get around the left side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have got a yard on it. Lost the ball at the end of the play, but he was down.
Yeah, it looks like about a yard.
Yeah, he got a yard on that one. Give him 2, Jerry.
Yep.
Oh, okay. There's 2 20s.
There's 2 20s? Oh, that's true, but
that was Gould.
Yeah, Gould. Yeah, okay. That's what we had it last year, or last week. So we have a 2nd down and 8. Ball spotted at the 36 of the Highclimbers. And off Gold straight up the middle. Not much there, if anything at all. That brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and 8, no gain.
That's Gavin Miller taking the ball, gain of a yard. Tempo brought over by Brent Polatz for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 7.
We'll see if they pass here. 3rd and 8.
This is Woodricker on the near side. Jonker on the far side. Daniel Lopez back to pass. Got to tuck it down.
Going. It's covered though.
Going to throw in. That was actually Zach Speaks was looking up the field before he quite had the ball, and it'll be 4th down.
So we got a score from last night. I don't know if you guys heard. Tumwater beat Yelm last night, 54-27.
Yeah, and Tumwater's the real deal. I mean, they beat Timberline the week before, 55-0.
Yeah, they're a pretty good team.
So Mason Kramer will come on to boot it away for the Highclimbers. Sam Winter will be standing back about his 30 to receive the punt. There's a snap, takes his time, gets a nice high punt, but short. It's going to hit at the 40, take a little bit of a Highclimber bounce, and it'll be down about the 38-yard line. That's where Monty will take over.
The ball is down there for the Highclimbers. That will be their 1st and 10.
So Montesano will get their first crack at it. 10:20 to go, first quarter, no score. First possession of the ball game for Montesano. Looks like they're going to spread things out, guys. And go out of the gun. A little dump off pass. And a nice open field tackle by Morales to bring down Winter, but not after 9 yards. So 2nd and short, 2nd and 1 from the 40, almost 48. Montesano QB is Trace Ridgway to go out of the gun. And he'll just tuck it under and run straight ahead. Stopped right at the
pretty easy.
Yeah, nice hole in the middle, and there's a flag late on that play. Speaks Morales in there on the tackle.
That's going to be a big penalty, whoever's against.
I'm saying it's going to be a late hit.
Austin Steele on the tackle there for the Highclimbers.
Late flags are never good flags.
So tack on 15 to that.
Ouch.
Yep.
That is a 15-yard penalty.
So that'll put the ball up about the 35 of the Highclimbers.
And that's the first down for the Bulldogs.
And then you tack on the extra yardage.
Yeah.
And spot it just inside the 35 to the 34. 1st and 10 for Montesano.
Who was on the run that last time?
It was
Darst?
10. Number 10, which would be Ridgway.
Okay.
He'll go out of the guns and 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. As a wing there, he'll take a couple steps back, throw over the middle. It's complete.
Goodness.
And dragging guys to near the end zone and into the end zone for a touchdown.
And Darst.
Darst, yes. Aiden Darst, a 6'1" junior. And Montesano's on the board. Or did they call that down? They did call that down? No. That is going to count. I'm confused when the referee on the far side is already lined up on a marker for the kick after. 6-0, Montesano on top. 9:38 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, 38-yard pass to Darst from Ridgway.
And it's going to be Jordan King to kick the extra point for Montesano. Spot is good. Kick is high and up. And it is good.
So 3 carries. We start at the 38 of Montesano, and 3 plays for 46 yards.
So 7-0 Montesano. 9:38 to go, first quarter. We'll be back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer.
So we're not going to get all that commercial in there. We'll give Mason General Hospital another play a little bit later. So the kickoff, we're about ready to kick it off after a quick strike by Montesano, and they lead 7-0.
Yeah, Montesano had 2 passes completed, 1 for 38 and 1 for 8. And of course the 15-yard penalty by Shelton did not help.
So you got the same guys back deep for the Highclimbers. And here's the boot. That one's going to be high and deep.
Nice kick.
Going to be taken about the 8. This is Wood Ricker. Gets to the 20. Brought down at the 25. Good open field tackle there by the Bulldogs. And I think that was Colby Adams with the stop there for Montesano. So we'll see what the Highclimbers can draw up this possession, starting at their own 25.
17-yard return. Nice return.
So Lopez will go out of that pistol, send 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side, back behind him. I'm thinking that's Gould. He'll go back to pass, and he'll tuck it down, a little shovel pass, and I don't know if that's a completion, an incompletion, nearly picked off.
Yeah, that was almost a pick.
Yeah, well, Gould will come up with it somehow, and a loss of about 5-6 on that play. Back to the 19.
Yeah, I don't know how he was able to get that ball back.
All I saw was white jerseys, guys, where the ball was just flipped in there. It's like the same formation.
Got another blitz going.
On the run there is Lopez. He'll throw down the field and skip it short of the intended target, and looked like it was Jonker in the vicinity. So incomplete. Third down. Third down and 16, it looks like.
So Shelton has passed twice, and both passes have been incomplete. Last week, his favorite receivers were Jonker and Jonker, who caught 3 passes last week.
Now Hurt will come wide to the near side. Jonker will go wide to the far side, top of the screen. Out of that pistol is Lopez. Straight back drop. Look over the middle.
He's got a guy. He's
he had to run. He's still pointing, looking downfield, and it's complete. Morales gets up across the 25, not the 26 on that completion. I didn't even see Morales standing there. He was guarded well, right? Zipped it right in there between the coverage.
Nick Morales is a senior now, a real solid kid, all the way around.
5'10", 199.
Good athlete, good student, never in trouble.
But another punting situation for the Highclimbers as Mason Kramer will go back to boot it. King will be waiting about his 45. High snap, handled well, a little bit of pressure. High short kick. That one's going to hit at the Highclimber 42, take a Montesano bounce, and it'll be down at the Highclimber 39, 38, wherever they spot it. Good hang time, but not very deep.
No.
So first and 10 for Montesano, and another short field for the Bulldogs.
To get your coverage under there, you want that ball to hang 1 second for every 10 yards. If you don't get that, then you're kicking it too far, too short.
So Ridgeway will go out of, it looks like, I'm going to call it the pistol. Low snap, handed off to Darst. Yep, trying to get around the far side. He got a couple he's brought down. Christian Lopez in there on the tackle.
It's all right, let me move this stuff.
Are they crowding you, Eric? You got fans behind you.
Gain of about 3 on the play by Darst from Montesano.
You should have seen the look that Eric gave me. So second down and 8. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Darst goes in motion. He'll go wide. Handoff this time. Straight up the middle is Poets. He'll get the first down, getting inside the 30, about the 29, 28, depending on the spot. Looks like a 29, Jerry. Might have been short of the first down.
And the runner was Politz?
Yes, number 11. No, he's going to be short by a yard, so 3rd and 1.
Gain of 6 on the play.
I expect that Ridgeway quarterback draw at the middle. Nope, he'll hand it off to Holitz, and he'll fall forward near the first down marker.
Looks like he got it.
Yeah.
We're going to see.
Yep, there's his first down. They're waving him on. Ball spotted about the 27. So first and 10 for Montesano.
Gain of about 2 on the play by Darst.
So here we go again. They spread them out. This time, Ridgeway's going to go back to pass. A little bit of pressure, throws over the middle. Got Darst open inside the 10, and he's run out of bounds by Christian Lopez. I guess he was just outside the 10.
Well, Darst is all over that field.
Yeah, he is.
No, it's an easy number.
17-yard pass.
7 is an easy number to spot, I guess. So they're going to call it first and goal. Spot the ball right at the, well, it looks like about the 9.
That's the second completed pass to Darst.
Ridgeway going out of the gun. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Little read option and into the end zone for the stand-up. It's Ridgeway. Touchdown, Montesano. Another quick short field and 6 more points for the Bulldogs from the Harbor. And it looks like they might be going for 2 here.
Yeah, they had 5 plays for 38 yards.
Nope, I'm wrong.
Starting on the 37-yard line.
Jordan King in there to kick
38-yard
the
line.
point after. And the holder, by the way, is Ridgeway. There's the snap, there's the spot, there's the kick. It's like split the uprights, add one more. 14-0. 6:24 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV powered by HCC.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided. Back at Jack Stark Field, Highclimber Stadium, 14-0, Montesano on top of Shelton. Here in the home opener of the season for the Highclimbers. You give Montesano a short field and you pay for it every time.
Oh, you do, yeah. Yeah, they don't need any extra help.
No, they've got a sophomore that's starting at right guard, Kenny Conrad, 6'2", 300+ pounds. He's a sophomore.
Wow.
There's the kickoff. He's going to take a hop, picked up at the 6. This is Soels. Get to the middle, fighting his way across the 25. Good return to Josiah. So the Highclimbers at the start, and they're actually going to spawn at the 27.
What do you think, about a 20-yard return there?
Yeah, they're about. Yeah. The good.
We've
good
had 2 good returns so far.
Well,
you
get
the
it.
Highclimbers.
Yeah, you get it in the guy in the right hands. The Highclimbers going out of the pistol yet again. He's going to send 2 receivers on each side. Back to pass goes Lopez. Throws the far side. He's got it complete. And I believe that Speaks. And he's ripped down right after the catch.
Yeah, that was Zach.
Yeah, Isaiah Pierce with the tackle for Montesano. Short gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Ball right across the 30.
So Lopez is 2 for 4 in the passing game.
Donovan Woodricker near side. I think it's, well, I don't know. I'm thinking it's Jonker on the far side. This time it's a pitch, however. Going to Gold. Gold running sideways, manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe got 1, depending on where they're going to spot it. Looks like they might even got 2, Jerry.
Let's see what we've got here.
We'll see where they're going to spot the ball. 31, 32, 32. Give him 2.
Get him 2.
Give him 2. You know, let's give them something that's positive, right?
You bet.
So 3rd and 5.
And Gold was quite a workhorse last week.
He had a heck of a game, didn't he?
Yeah, he carried the first 6 times for the Highclimbers last week.
Hand off to Gold. He jumps in the middle, gets the first down, fights to the 40, still on his feet. And the Montesano says they have the ball.
Money looks like they have it, yeah.
Yeah, did he lose it there? That's unfortunate because it looked like he actually had the first down.
He did have the first down.
And then it popped out, and Montesano will take over on the Highclimber 44. It's another short field for the Bulldogs to operate.
Well, that's the first turnover of the game.
Hash mark near side. 2 receivers on each side for Ridgeway. Darst on the wing. Quick little dump out to the receiver, and that is Winter. Winter managed to keep on his feet inside the 40 near the 35. Brought down by a host of Highclimbers there.
Pitch out to him. Yeah.
Like we talked to last week, anytime you can get the ball to him, it's still technically, or it's a pass, but it's still a run. And Bulldogs are going to go hurry up. Same play this time, this side of the field. It's complete. And that one is number 9, Braden Dorman. That's first down. Up to the 26-yard line. 25-yard line, first and 10 for Montesano.
Third first down for the Bulldogs.
Low snap, handoff this time. Again to Holitz, excuse me. Powers his way near the 20. Let's see. To the 21, they're going to spot the ball, and the Bulldogs are in a hurry up. Little quick out again, near side. That's Dorman on the catch and run inside that light to the 15. Pretty close to another first down, Jerry. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah. Yep.
First down.
Fourth first down for the Highclimbers.
3:38 to go in the first quarter. 14-0. Montesano on top with the ball and knocking on the door again. This time they're going to take their time. No hurry up here. Pistol formation, 2 backs behind him. Ridgeway will hand it off to Darce straight up the middle with a lot of power inside the 10. Spot the ball about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, gain of 6 on the play.
Second down and 4, depending on where you're looking. This time, Ridgeway is going to take it. Oh, nice tackle there by Charlie Hurt. Slow getting up, however. Ridgeway will get inside the 5 to about the 3.
So gain of 5 on the play by Ridgeway.
And that's first and goal.
5th first down for Montesano.
This time it's a handoff to Holitz. Holitz gets stood up right at the goal line, just short. Probably give him, 1 or 2 yards on the carry up the middle. And Bulldogs are going to hurry it up. Ridgeway's going to keep it, finds a hole, touchdown.
So 2-yard touchdown run by Ridgeway. And that is his 2nd touchdown of the game.
$2:19 to go first quarter. Now it's 20-0. And Jordan King on to kick the point after. Snap, spot, and the kick.
It's good.
Perfect. To make it 21-0, 2:19 to go first quarter. All Montesano. We'll be right back.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and HoodCanal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. HoodCanal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Another short field and another touchdown for Montesano.
Yeah, we had 8 plays for, I believe, 42 yards, and it was topped off by Ridgeway's 2-yard touchdown run, and the point after attempt was good.
Yeah, you've got to play with 100 yards, not 50.
What's that? Yeah, that's true.
It's just a tough way to play.
Yep.
So King has it teed up at the 40 to give it back to the Highclimbers. There's the boot. High, short, takes a bounce at the 40. Oles will pick it up about the 25. I should be said 30. And he'll get up to just shy of the 35.
So about a 10-yard return by Josiah Oles. Last week I apologize. I said Joe a couple times and I meant Josiah. I was corrected by my cohort, who I have a lot of
respect?
Yes, thank you. That was the word.
Yeah, really dig for that one.
Respect.
All right.
Yes, I do.
Patience? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Jerry.
Okay, first and 10 for the 25 of the Highclimbers. It's like a shotgun formation this time for Lopez. One receiver on each side. Long snap. A little bit of broken play, I think, but Gold will get the handoff, get a few yards around the left side. I'm not really sure because there's such a delay in that handoff. Was that designed that way or was it broken up a little bit?
I think that was broken up a little.
Somebody wasn't going where they were supposed to. But Gold managed to get a couple of yards on that. Brings up second down and it looks like 7. They're saying giving him only 2.
Yeah, Gold has had, he had a 2-yard gain there.
No, give him 3. They just corrected it on the board.
So he had 5 carries so far for 16 yards. So average a little bit over 3 yards per carry.
Looks like we're going to get a Highclimber timeout as we had a player running on a little bit late.
Is it
so
Gould or Gold?
Gould. Thank you, Eric. He knows all. Well, we have a timeout on the Highclimbers, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. 1:31 to go, first quarter. 21-0 Montesano.
His dad is our JV coach.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Back at Jack Stark Field.
Well, I'd like to say it's Josiah Gould. So,
Gavin
Josiah,
Gould.
I'll get it right. Don't worry.
Gavin Gould, Josiah Oles.
Well, we got a whole season, guys. We'll get it right before the end.
Okay, good.
Lopez out of the pistol this time. He'll go back to pass. Throws over the middle.
Oh, we got someone open there. Hey, good
catch. Nice catch.
Yes, he did.
Christian Lopez came back for that pass. And that'll be what the first down for the Highclimbers up near the 50 at the 48.
So we've got a 20-yard pass play there. Good for a Highclimber first down.
Christian Lopez had major reconstruction on his knee in the 7th grade.
Really?
And came back, and you'd never know it. Tough kid.
Jonker goes wide, far side, hurt near side. Gold behind Lopez. And he'll take the handoff, and he's met immediately, trying to get out of the grip of a Bulldog.
It looked like a horse collar from here, but
might have just been the arm, but we're not right there. But you're right. Look that way. Loss of a couple on the play. Brings up second down for the Highclimbers. Ball back at the 46-yard line. I want to go back to that long play, guys. So Christian Lopez did a great job coming back to
it, yeah.
Great job.
Hugely important to come back.
Yeah.
And Lopez is doing a great job. He's 3 for 5.
So Danny Lopez is out of the pistol. 2 receivers far side, hurt on the near side. Pitch goes to Gould. Gould looking for some running room. Cut up right short of the 50.
Gain of about 2 on the play.
Christian Lopez is the cousin of, I don't know if you guys remember him, Sante Lopez, that played here a couple years ago.
Okay.
Basketball and football.
So it'll be 3rd down and 9. I'll give him a generous spot to ball at the Highclimber 49. And what do we have here? Oh, end of the quarter. So we'll step aside.
That went quick, didn't it?
Yeah,
it did.
It happens. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC. MasonWebTV Powered by HCC is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact MasonWebTV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of HoodCanal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on MasonWebTV Powered by HCC.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Known him for a while. Good man.
Third down. 9 to go for the Highclimbers. Start of the second quarter. Out of the pistol goes Danny Lopez. It's like Speaks in motion. Hand off. Nope, little play action. Danny on the rollout. Sets his feet. Throws down the field. Oh, complete to Hurt. Up across the 40.
That's the first down.
Second first down for the Highclimbers.
Jerry, we don't need to PA voice there, guys. We're going to leave the PA to Lorna, okay? First and 10 for the Highclimbers, just inside the 40. At the 39-yard line. Out of the pistol. 2 receivers near side. 1 to the far side. Little handoff and a stutter step there by Gould. Still fighting his way. Might have got a couple. He works, guys. He just works. Anytime he gets that ball.
Last week we were talking about Charlie Hurt and how he's very fast, good athlete. Well, it's nice to see that he caught his first pass of the season. That was good.
Second down and 7, ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Pistol again, Hurt to the far side. It's like Jonker to the near side. Speaks in motion. Little play action on the rollout near side. Here he comes, little bootleg. Lopez gets out of some trouble, then he's spun down.
Did he drop the ball? He did.
He did, and they can't. And they're going to say they're going to advance it. I thought you couldn't advance it. There's also a flag on the play. Well, we'll see how this one came out right when he lost the ball, guys. So we're going to sort this one out. Any speculation with the spot?
I have no idea. I was watching that fumble.
Yeah, face mask maybe. Maybe we'll get that horse collar call. I don't know.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, we've only had one penalty so far. I know. I jinxed it.
You jinxed it. Jerry said that there was a clean first half, and then the flag started flying in the second.
In the second half, yeah.
And that's the way they go.
At North Mason, yeah.
They're still discussing this one. The crowd is just starting to crowd into us here, guys. We're still discussing what the penalty could possibly be. So the way it stands, I think the ball will stay with Shelton. It depends on what the penalty is and where the ball will be spotted at the end of this play. Currently the ball is sitting about the 36.
Or if his knee was down. I don't think it was.
Is everybody in a striped shirt down there in that huddle?
Yeah, they're all there.
They're all there to try to just decide what the play was. And we got to remember that the referees are also it's only their second game as well, in most cases. And now the teams are both heading to the sidelines. And they're going to place the ball down at the 36. Are they going to pick up the flag then?
Eric, any predictions?
No idea what they're doing.
Well, they're,
the head ref is talking to the coach. That's never a good sign.
head ref is.
Yeah, they're giving the ball to Monty though.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Let's see what he says here.
Okay. Little use of the hands to the face on the Highclimbers. They're going to decline it, and it'll be a fumble.
So that's the second turnover for the Highclimbers.
Oh, wow. So that'll go down as a turnover. And no penalty, so Montesano will take the ball back on their own 36. 10:43 to go here, second quarter. 21-0 is the score. Montesano on top. Ridgway with the ball, looking to
some
pass.
Pressure on him.
Little pass, he'll get by the pressure, cut it up the numbers here. Still on his feet. Look out, guys. Out of bounds, about the 45. I'll call it the 48. But Ridgway's got some scrambling ability.
He does.
Got out of that trouble and got the first down on behind.
He's only a junior too.
Yeah, I was looking at some of these very athletic players that Montesano has.
And he picked up 17 yards on that play.
So the Bulldogs are in Highclimber territory at the 48, 1st and 10.
Yeah, 6 first down for Montesano.
Little shuffle there to Darst. Darst up the middle with.
Stopped by the Climbers.
Yeah. After about 5 yards. You don't really see a whole lot of those little flip forwards.
No, you don't. Oh, it looks like it may be 6 yards.
And
Number 71, Gideon, was in on that tackle. A big kid.
Oh boy, the Bulldogs a little too anxious on that one. If I'm not mistaken, that's their first penalty on Montesano.
It is the first penalty on Montesano.
So that's what happens with the hurry up and you're forgetting the snap count.
Where did the ball start on this play?
At the 48.
At the 48.
Oh, I mean the play before the penalty.
Yeah.
It would be the 42, 3, I believe.
Okay, thank you.
And they're going to mark it back to the 47. Second down and 9 now. Ridgway will go out of the gun. Back pass. Throws near side. Got a guy there. Complete. And a good tackle. Christian Lopez, the receiver number 12 for Montesano, Sam Winter. Inside the 20 to the 18, 1st and 10 for Montesano.
If you notice, he came back to the ball.
Yep, I saw that.
31-yard pass play.
Wind the clock, under 10 minutes to go. Handoff. Darst dives inside the 10.
Did I see a flag? No, I guess not.
Yes, you did.
Oh, yep, there it is.
You're right. There's a flag on each side right at the line of scrimmage.
That's probably going to be illegal formation or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Ridgway so far is 5 for 5 on his passing.
Well, I'm waiting for the call here, guys. False start.
So,
okay.
Second penalty on Montesano. They have a total of 10 yards in penalties.
Ball goes back to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15. Winter and Dorman wide near side. Now he's going to keep it. Ridgway will just tuck it under. Get to, about the 15-yard line on that run. Kind of impressed with his decision-making, guys. Ridgway, he just surveys the field, then decides what to do, and his choices have been right so far.
8-yard run by Ridgway.
You can tell he's well coached. Makes good decisions for a kid his age.
So 2nd down and 7. Ball right at the 15-yard line. Back to pass he goes, looking to the far side. Got a guy there. That's Winter. Winter tackled immediately. I think he's got enough for the
I think he got the first 2, yeah.
Yeah, let's see here.
If not, he's real close.
Junker and Borgaltz in on the tackle. Right at after the catch. Very, very close. Ball just inside the 10. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Who caught that pass?
Winter.
Winter. Okay. Thank you.
Spreading things out again.
We got problems there.
Yeah. This is probably Montesano's worst possession of the ball game so far. Another false start.
So Montesano all of a sudden now has picked up 3 penalties for a total of 15 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 6, and we have, a timeout on the field? Highclimbers are going to take a timeout, so we'll step aside. It's MasonWebTV powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun.
That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from HoodCanal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit HoodCanal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
8:28 to go here in the half, 21-0. Montesano on top. They're knocking on the door again, but they have a 3rd down and 6 from the Highclimber 14. Ridgway takes the snap, back to pass, looking to the far side. Got to throw in the middle. It's going to be short. Had a guy there just kind of thrown it through it.
And that's the first incomplete pass for Montesano. Ridgway is 6 for 7.
So that'll bring up 4th down. Do we have a field goal attempt here?
It looks like it, yeah. Number 6. Let's see if he's the holder.
No.
Nope.
Ridgway's the holder. Looks like it's going to be about a 31, 32-yard field goal attempt.
Trying to catch the number of the kicker here.
Jordan King, number 33. Snap, spot, kick, and it's got the distance.
Looks pretty good.
And it is good, so tack on another 3.
Jordan King.
Wow, that's pretty.
33.
He could have gone another 20 yards.
Very impressive.
8:19 to go in the half, 24-0. We'll be back. MasonWebTV powered by HCC is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact MasonWebTV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of HoodCanal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on MasonWebTV powered by HCC. So Montesano settles for 3. That drive, I would say, kind of stalled when they got in the red zone there, or close to the red zone.
Yeah, Montesano has scored on all 4 of their drives. Of course, they haven't settled for a field goal this time. That was basically because of penalties.
Right, you're right. So King has it teed up at the 40. Holes and Woodricker back to receive the kicks from King, and Woodricker had to watch it bounce, picked it up about the 15. Now he's inside the 10, trying to find some room. Slips a tackle, and he's going to end up about the 1, it looks like.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Well,
in those situations, Eric, don't you think if you're running backwards, you just drop on the ball?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we would have been another 5 or 6 yards. Unless you've got really good speed, you're not going to get around that corner.
Well, that's a teaching moment right there.
Yep.
For the Shelton coaches. So the Highclimbers backed way up. They're going to put the ball, well, at the 1.
It's on a kickoff like that. They've got 11 guys across the field.
Right.
It's not like anyone's bunched up. And that corner's awfully short.
So they're starting on the 2-yard line.
Okay, so it's going to be the 2. 1st and 10 there. Back to pass goes Lopez. Oh, he's going to tuck it under. He's going to run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. That was a smart idea. I was thinking they're just going to run it straight up the middle or try to find something to get some space.
Well, they had a blitz on again.
Okay.
They were really bringing the pressure.
So good positive run for Lopez.
Yeah, 7 yards.
Well, they just brought in a pretty big horse out there.
2nd down, and they're going to say 2.
62, I don't have him down.
Sebastian Engel?
No, for
them?
Monty, yes.
No, I don't have a 62.
Left tackle looks like.
Woodricker in motion. And it'll go right back out to the slot. And there's
confused motion.
Yeah, too much time, and then I guess it's going to be timeout Montesano?
No, it looked like it's Shelton.
Yeah,
okay,
well, that was a good choice.
Yeah, that was.
You don't want to go backwards to this place.
Yeah, that's the first time out of the ball game.
No, it's not, Jerry. I think it's the 3rd timeout by Shelton. I know it's been at least 2 others.
2? Okay. Well, we'll find out here.
We'll find out. We'll just keep it here. 8:02 to go in the half.
It's the first one since 7:45. Okay.
Okay. Eric's having too much fun sitting over there at the end of the table. I'm thinking it's 3. The Climbers are out of timeouts, but that's why I was confused when the
you
one.
mean they can't call another one this half?
Unless they've only done 1. Okay. 2nd and 2 from the 10.
So they're only, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's all right, Jerry. Don't worry.
What? Yeah.
Highclimber's going to spread things out.
That's not on my stat sheet.
Well, okay, you're going to have to make that. Jonker in motion. He'll take the pitch, hesitate, and lose yardage.
Oh, no.
And I think Jonker was thinking about throwing that ball, and then all of a sudden there's a lot of white jerseys around him and nowhere to go. So that's going to be a loss of, I don't know,
4?
More than that.
At least, yeah.
Well, it was on the 9, wasn't it?
It was on the 10, and they're back at the 5, so it's a loss of 5. Let's do the math.
Okay.
And take off my shoes and count my toes.
Well,
it's a 3rd and 8 from the 5. It's okay, Jerry. It's a long ways down there. I got a camera I can look in. Hand off up the middle, and nowhere going.
Oh, come on, boys.
Is it? Nope, he's going to go back to
They're
the
not
1.
going to call that a safety.
No. Forward progress is always going to get you out of the end zone.
We needed a little breathing room for our punter, though.
Yeah.
I didn't get it there.
He's going to have a tough punt.
Yeah.
4th and 11.
So Mason Kramer will take a step from the back of the end zone to receive this snap for the punt.
Well, this is where your 2-step punter would come in real handy right here.
And they're expecting a short punt because Winter's standing on the 25.
He's on the 25. Wow.
A little bit of pressure. It's high. A little bit. Fair catch called for.
Had to go back to the 35.
All right. Winter backpedals, catches it, and they're going to spot about the 34.
That was actually a pretty good punt from where he was at.
With the pressure coming at him, too, yeah.
It was about a 45-yarder.
Yeah. And no return.
So they'll put the ball down at the 34, 1st and 10 for Montesano. 6:28 to go in the half, 24-0. Been all Bulldogs here, with a little bit of spark here and there from the Highclimbers.
Well, they had that one chance. They had the one drive, I thought, and then
fumbled it away.
Fumble, yeah. That was where they were in Montesano territory.
So Montesano brings play out from the sidelines. Send 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side, out of the pistol. It is still Ridgeway. He'll dump it off complete,
Quick
wide open
skinny
guy.
post.
Yep. wide open guy. I believe that was Holitz.
Good for 20.
To the 20-yard line.
14-yard pass to Holitz.
Might as well be 20. So 1st and 10 for Montesano on the Highclimber 20. Bulldogs are going to bunch it up a little bit in the backfield. 2 receivers on the numbers, little play action, ball's thrown short. That should be incomplete. That kind of skipped to Winter, but are they going to say that complete? They're going to say that complete. I can't believe that one. It looked like it was trapped. Let's go to the replay, guys.
Yeah, go to the replay booth. There you go.
10-yard pass play.
And you're going to spot the ball at the 10.
That was to who?
Nope, it's Winter.
Winter.
Might as well be. It's always Winter.
That is his 5th complete
reception?
Reception, yeah. Boy, I'm doing great for words tonight.
Yeah, that's all right. It's been a long week, Jerry.
Yeah.
Out of the gun will go Ridgway. He's got 2 receivers each side, and he'll just take it down and pull it down and run it straight ahead. And then outside, still on his feet, looking for the end zone.
Well, we do have a flag.
We got another flag.
Yeah, we do have a flag go flying in there. Got to be a hold. But I'm really impressed with Trace Ridgway, guys.
Yeah, he is.
He's the real deal.
He is the real deal. He sees the whole field, no matter what he's doing.
And he's 8 for 9 on his passes.
So it's going to be an illegal use of hands on the Bulldogs. So we'll march it back.
Who was it that they beat last week? Do you know?
They beat Aberdeen 59-0.
Wow. I knew the score, but I didn't. Aberdeen, huh?
Yeah.
Wasn't Aberdeen rebuilding again?
They've been rebuilding.
Yeah, they're rebuilding. Yeah, for about 45 years.
Well, okay, I'm just saying.
Well, I've got a score update for you here.
Okay,
WSU is playing tonight. They're behind Houston 14-7, and it is halftime.
So it'll be 1st and 9. Wait a minute, hold on a second. 1st and goal, isn't it, from the 16?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They've got a ways to go.
Paul's got to do something about that. A little handoff and no room to run there. I didn't know who was it. Darts on the carry?
It looks like Darts.
Yeah,
yes.
It was Darts. Yeah, no room for him to run.
Yeah, he's their workhorse.
Yeah, he is. He's got a couple passes too.
A little hurry up offense again for the Bulldogs. This time Ridgway will keep it and scamper in for a touchdown.
15-yard touchdown run by Ridgway.
5:25 to go in the half. It's now 30-0.
Merriam Knight played last night.
Oh.
And with injuries, they only had 8 guys.
That wasn't last night. That was last week.
Last week, was it?
That was Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, so they had to go 8 guys the whole game, both ways.
Well, they had 9 at the start.
And one got hurt, right?
One got hurt.
Yeah.
I was there. I watched it.
Okay.
And speaking of that, at
Who
halftime,
did they play?
It was Quilcene.
Who won?
Quilcene, 58-24.
Would they have 10 guys?
No, they
we got a muff here.
Yeah, a little fumble there, and Ridgway's looking to throw somewhere.
Oh,
he's gonna throw, and it is complete. And the guy catching that is Isaiah Pierce.
Holy moly!
When it goes right, it goes right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
How often do you see that?
You don't. You don't see that at all.
Usually it's muff, muff, muff.
Yeah. So it'll make it 32-0. 5:25 to go in the half. And I was going to say at halftime, I do have a little recap about Merriam Knight and their battle, as I called them. Those kids were warriors, Eric.
Yeah.
8 guys playing a whole half, then no break, both ways.
Well, and that's a lot more running in 8-man football.
Oh, yeah.
Their scores are usually up in the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah. They did lose that one, and as we'll hear from the coach at halftime, and I said, your guys are warriors, because you got to be warrior to do that.
You got to be in good shape, if nothing else.
Well, they were after that game.
Yeah. No more bear crawls.
Right. Well, wow. Very impressive, and unfortunately they did lose, but.
Well, Montesano's had 5 drives, and they've scored 4 touchdowns and 1 field goal.
How long has their coach been out there? Do you know? It's been 4 or 5 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, 4 years, I think. Yeah. Good guy, Tom Kerr is. Very positive about his kids. And it's a different look to their team. They do a little bit more passing than I expected. Usually it's just run. But We'll talk all about that. Here's the kickoff. High end
Nice
over
kick.
in kick. Woodricker will take it at the 15. He'll bring it up the middle looking for something. That's not Woodricker, excuse me. And he'll fight his way to about the 24.
Yeah, a 9-yard return by Ricker.
That wasn't Woodricker. I'm sorry. That was, oh.
Okay,
No, it was Creighton. I'm sorry. I'm all wrong.
That's okay.
It's Creighton. Bryson Creighton.
You can tell Oles by that hair fall behind him.
You know, you're right.
No, 9-yard return by Josiah Oles.
Creighton, Jerry. We just discovered it was number 25.
Well,
he doesn't have enough hair to beat Josiah.
He's gone bald at 16.
Okay.
All right, we'll get back to serious football here. Speaks and it looks like Hurt or White to the near side.
Here comes the blitz again.
And off straight up the middle. I'm thinking this is Gould. And I'll get to, well, maybe 2. No, I am wrong. It's Creighton. Crichton, excuse me. 25. Crichton.
And it looks like he got about
more than what I thought, yeah.
4 yards.
Looks like it.
Yeah. That's his first carry of the game.
Yeah, nobody deep back here.
Little play action. He'll dump it off to Jonker. Jonker got some running room
Come on,
the
Zach.
outside.
Here we go.
Nice stiff arm. Gets a little bit of running room across the 40, 41.
Good play.
Like to see Zach a little more involved in this offense. Big, tall kid, good target. Got some speed on the outside.
Seems like we're having a real hard time getting any kind of momentum going.
A little bit more.
Or rhythm.
How many yards on that carry?
Oh,
20.
15, 20 at
20,
least, yeah.
That's your job, Jerry. What are you saying?
I know.
Hand
Here
off.
we go.
Christian.
Here we go.
Good 5-6 yard burst up the middle there. So 2nd and 5, ball at the 47.
Thank you.
A little more urgency in the Highclimbers.
It's like basketball, huh, Jerry?
Danny Lopez, turnaround handoff.
Come on, guys.
Christian, not much there. Maybe lost a yard or 2.
I had another blitz going. We're just not picking that up.
So 3rd down, and it looks like 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. In the middle of a broadcast, people don't bother me. Out of the pistol again. Looks like we've got Oles in the slot near side.
Here they come.
Little dump off to Hurt.
Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. There we go. First
Gets
down.
across the 50 down into inside Montesano territory with first down at the 48-47.
So 2nd time that the Highclimbers have been in Montesano territory. And that's the 4th first down for the Highclimbers. And completed pass to Hurt.
So this hurry up is kind of a little more urgency out of the Highclimbers is doing them some good.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him score. Get something on the board for half.
Right, we're under 3 minutes. Handoff. Crichton trying to dance his way. Gets a yard or 2. Now is it Crichton or is it Christian? You're the guy there.
What number?
25.
Creighton.
Bryson.
It's Bryson Crichton.
I'm not sure who that is. I've never met him.
Well, he's getting the snaps a little bobbled on that
Oh.
snap, and Danny goes down.
We brought the house on that one.
Yeah, I think that was a play. That was supposed to be a run, but the little bobble on the snap, and
it looked like a flea flicker to himself.
Loss on the play.
Yeah, loss of about 7 on the play.
Ball back at the Highclimber 46. Need to get to the 38 for the first down. That's the 38 of Montesano. Under 2 minutes to go here in the half. 32-0. Montesano on top. Shelton with the ball. Evans and Oles on the near side. Little play action. Oh, boy.
Come on, you got to pick that up, guys.
Danny had no prayer on that one.
They are coming every single play. They've got someone blitzing.
Yeah, Caleb Renninger with the sack there. Just blitzed in there. Nobody picked him up, and poor Danny was looking the other way.
Well, usually you've got a guy on the line that's going to be calling bogey.
Loss of
and that alerts the other lineman that is coming.
Yeah.
Loss of about 8 on the play.
And Monty's going to take a timeout. So,
4th and 23. What are they going to do, guys?
Punt.
Did anyone watch the game last night?
No.
Yeah, didn't much. I have never seen a game where the refs tried so hard to make one team win.
Really?
It was ridiculous.
And which game was this? I'm sorry.
NFL?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, okay.
They won,
right.
didn't they?
Ended up winning, but I don't know how.
I heard it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, it was bad.
So 1:17 to go in the half, 32-0. Montesano on top. Highclimbers have a 4th and a half a mile. And it'll be punting when we come back, and Monty trying to conserve some time here.
Well, hopefully we can get another good punt like we did the last time, which helped a lot.
So Mason Kramer will be back to kick it away. Looks like we might have a new guy back deep for Monty. Or is that still Winter? It is still
It looks
Winter.
like 15.
Does look like 15.
Case and Willis Warner.
Well, we'll see when he turns. And we didn't even get a play.
Oh, come on. Let him play.
No, that's Winter back there, about 35. His uniform's too clean, guys.
Yeah. Give it about 2 weeks, and that 50 will be a mud pit.
Well, I understand that, but so we're going to do it again. Nice snap, little pressure.
Oh, wow.
That,
he barely got that off.
Yeah, line drive punt that'll be rolling to about the 36.
I don't know how he got that out.
Directional punting?
Yeah.
Looks like Anthony Smith credited with a downing on that.
25-yard punt.
Oh, I see. They added more time on the clock. So now it's
But he was lucky to get that off.
So it's 122. I swear it was at 117 when we started.
It was.
And now it's 122.
That's Paul upstairs, creative.
Creative, man. I told him to keep the clock running. He's not listening to me. When does Paul ever listen to me?
No, Paul never listens to anyone.
Ridgeway will go out of the pistol. Oh, it'll go to Darst. Darst, a lot of running room. He'll get a first down at the sidelines to the 50.
8th first down. For Montesano. Nice run by Darst.
And he stopped the clock at 1:14, and they're going to spot it just shy of the 50.
It's about a 17-yard run by Darst.
For our fans, the Paul we're referring to is Paul Thompson, longtime clock operator.
Oh, little trouble. Flag on the play. And
yeah, that's going to be holding on those boys.
Yeah, the ball was thrown short. Intended for Jordan King.
Yep, 77 got caught there.
So we'll march back a bunch here.
How many games do you think the three of us did, Jerry? You, me, and Paul.
Well,
a couple thousand?
I counted the number of games that I've done since 1985 as a public announcer. 600 and some games in a row.
Wow.
Counting.
That's in a row.
Yeah, in a row.
In a row.
And yeah, and you're always on the other side with your camera, so between the four of us, we've got a couple hundred years.
So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot, and that'll back the Bulldogs back to the 32, their own 32, and that's a...
That was a big penalty.
Yeah.
First down and 22, it looks like.
5 penalties for 30 yards so far for the Bulldogs.
About 27.
Yeah, it's a long way.
It's a long way.
He fumbled it there. Hey, we got a sack.
Almost got out of that. Ridgeway almost spun out of that, but a little bit of pressure.
That would have taken Houdini to get out of that one.
I don't think this is what the coaching staff in Montesano wanted to see here in the half.
Well, this is good for us.
Loss of about 8 yards on the play.
Build up of confidence there.
And I would expect Montesano to just run this clock down as much as possible. Might get one more play out of the half here. So we're approaching 35 seconds. And it is second down. I put an 18 on the board, but there's way more than 18. And a handoff in the middle. And
wow, look at that.
Wow, yeah.
They're going to have to actually punt.
I don't think so. 20 seconds. It's third down.
Yeah, they'll just run it out.
Gain of 1 by Darce on the play. And looks like they're just going to let it run down.
Yeah, I don't think their coach is a happy guy.
Oh, I don't think so either. We're going to hit the halftime mark here, and there it is. So 32-0, all Montesano, although they kind of self-destructed towards the end of the half. We'll talk all about that, get some stats coming up here. But first, we're going to take a little bit of a timeout. We'll be right back. It's halftime at Jack Stark Field, Highclimbers Stadium. 32-0, Montesano on top.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
A healthcare provider is just a phone call or website visit away, thanks to a new service from Mason General Hospital and family of clinics called My Mason Virtual Care. Now you can talk with a board-certified healthcare provider from your home or office 24/7 for many common ailments, such as flu, pink eye, cold, or rash. Virtual care is private and secure, and a fee of only $35 for a 20-minute visit lets you avoid long wait times and limits your risk of exposure to others. No appointment needed. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Well, we're back here. The dance team is performing. And while we enjoy a little bit of this dance crew, we'll get set up for our halftime interview. And hold on a second here. This is the Our Community Credit Union halftime show. It's halftime at Highclimbers Stadium. This is the Our Community Credit Union halftime show. I'm Diedrich Allen. Last Saturday, the Merriam Knight football team dropped its season opener, falling to Quilcene 58-24. The Owls only had 9 players available for their 8-man team in that game, and only 8 played in the second half due to an injury to Isaiah Compton near the end of the first half. Compton did score MMK's first touchdown in the first quarter, but the Owls were unable to keep up with the Rangers' much deeper roster with 25 players active. Quilcene players took advantage of their fresh legs to bust big plays, including a 99-yard TD run by Bishop Budnick.
Along with Compton's catch and run for a TD, another first-half bright spot for the boys from Matlock was Eddie Kripel's quarterback keeper, scoring MMK's second TD from about 45 yards out. Rangers did increase their lead in the third quarter to 52-12. In the fourth quarter, Owl sophomore Quentin Kripels, who stepped in for the injured Compton, caught a TD pass from his older brother Eddie. Quentin and Eddie switched positions later in the quarter, and the younger Kripels threw a pass to the older Kripels, who found the end zone. After the game, MasonWebTV Powered by HCC talked with Coach Tom Kerr.
I got to tell you, Coach, you guys are warriors.
Absolutely.
I mean, you had, what, 9 on the sidelines at the start
9
of the
to
game?
start, 8 to finish the second half.
They're warriors. I mean, you got to be, I'm overwhelmed with their effort at the end.
Absolutely.
Your thoughts on this first game?
Well, I told him at the very beginning, we knew Quilcene coming down was going to have 20 plus guys on their side, and that we were going to have 9. So I said 3 main things. Number 1 is effort, number 2 is focus, number 3 is attitude. If we can control ourselves and maintain those 3 things, I don't care what the scoreboard is, we'll be successful in that. And I'm pretty sure we accomplished all of them. Okay.
A little different look to your team this year, at least from what I'm seeing. A little more passing, a little more misdirection. Is that good at it?
Yeah, I mean, with the personnel we have right now, we're able to get the ball off quick. He's very accurate, and we got some pass catchers that can catch the ball, that have stepped up to catch the ball. And if we can give him time, I mean, you can see what we're able to do, even with 9 or 8 guys. Yeah.
Number 89, is that Triples?
That is Kripels. That's Eddie's younger brother.
Okay. So that combination worked twice.
Yep.
Or a couple more times, but both ways.
Well, I'm just super proud of Quentin for stepping up when Isaiah went down, because without Isaiah in there, he becomes our number 1 threat. So, and he stepped up huge and made some huge plays for us down the stretch.
Passing yards from the stats, what was it, 200?
Eddie had 284 total, Quentin had 67, so we were actually over around about 350 for the game.
Wow.
So that's pretty good for us. In my tenure, we've been a run first team. Today we kind of flipped the coin when we needed to, and we executed it. So, I mean, we cleaned up a few mistakes down there. Obviously, they kind of wore us down the first half with their run game, where they had some plays that broke free for big gainers, where we were kind of just worn down. Again, we kind of knew that was going to happen coming in, but I told them again, it's how they responded to their mistakes, and I feel kudos to them for how they responded. I'm super proud of them and their effort. I mean, to complete a game with 8 guys the way we did, I mean, you said it's overwhelming, it's tremendous. It's kind of what we strive, our culture here, and the performance and what they were able to do, and just super proud of them.
Looking ahead to next week, Evergreen Lutheran, is that right?
Yeah, we'll have them here. Their rosters, I believe, similar to ours. Kind of, they don't have quite the bodies that Quilcene has. I think that they'll have 12 or 13 guys. Hopefully, I'll have 12 or 13 guys next week. So have a few more bodies to be able to sub in once we get some guys eligible. But they're going to be a good team. I think it's going to be a little bit closer than it was today. We've got better of them the last 2 years, but they're a beginning program that's getting better. So we'll see. I mean, if we bring our A game, are healthy, I think we'll have a good chance against them.
That's Merriam Knight football coach Tom Kerr. His Owls host Evergreen at Lutheran this Saturday, tomorrow. Kickoff in Matlock is 1 p.m. We'll have more of the Our Community Credit Union halftime show, including some statistics from Jerry Apple, all coming up next on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of MasonWebTV Powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and HoodCanal Communications is prohibited.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit KeepTheConnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
All right, it's halftime. This is the our Community Credit Union halftime show. It's now time to turn things over to Jerry Apple, get some first half statistics. And Jerry, I thought you were done.
I am. I saw I made a mistake.
Oh no!
But no, I'm okay.
Okay, well, anytime you're ready, 32-0, all Montesano in the first half. So go ahead, Jerry, when you're ready.
Sure.
As we wait with such anticipation.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, I made a mistake on the rushing.
That's all right.
Shelton had 4 first downs. Montesano had 9. Montesano had 19 carries for 111 yards rushing. The leading ball carrier was their quarterback, and he had 7 carries for 47 yards, including a 17-yard run and a 15-yard run. The Aiden Darce was the second leading ball carrier for Montesano. He had 7 carries for 35 yards. So, for rushing, Montesano had 19 carries for 111 yards, 9 first downs. Now here's the statistic I thought was pretty good. Tracy Ridgway threw for 10 times. He completed 9.
Wow, yeah.
He completed 9 passes for 123 yards. So if you add the 111 rushing and the 123 in the air, Montesano had 234 yards. Montesano had 30 yards in penalties, 5 penalties for 30 yards. And a couple of those penalties, I believe, hurt Montesano on one of their drives. Not very much, though. So, for Montesano, they had 5 possessions. And 4 of those possessions, they had 6 possessions. And 4 of those were good for touchdowns, and 1 was good for a field goal. The field goal was a 33-yarder, and that was by the number 33, and that was Jordan King.
Right.
What hurt Shelton? Was the fumbles. They lost
turnovers,
2 fumbles. Yeah. And you don't need to give Montesano any help.
Oh, no.
So both of those fumbles by Shelton were recovered by the Bulldogs. Now, Shelton had 15 carries on the ground for a total of 39 yards. The leading ball carrier for the Highclimbers was Josiah Gould. And I think I pronounced that right for maybe not too many times. Getting better tonight. He had 9 carries for 24 yards, about 3 yards per carry.
Okay.
I was impressed with our quarterback. I know that he was rushed. He was sacked a couple times there towards the end of the first half, but he has a good scrambling ability. And you know, he completed, I believe, 6 out of 9 passes for a total of 51 yards. That's pretty good. And his leading receiver was Charlie Hurt. Charlie caught 2 passes each time for 10 yards. Number 22 caught 1 pass for 8 yards. And that is Todd, let's see, Todd Garrison.
22 caught a pass?
Number 44,
Zach Speaks.
Zach Speaks caught 1 for 3. And number 3, Christian Lopez, caught 1 for 20 yards. And I was really pleased with the receivers for Shelton. They were able to come back and catch the passes a couple times.
Right.
That was a good thing. And as far as penalties, the Highclimbers, I only have them down for 1 penalty for 15 yards. And that was at the very beginning. I think of unsportsmanlike conduct or something of that nature.
Right. It was after that that fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's falling off, Jared. Look out. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I mean, over there, that sheet over there is falling off. Just didn't want you to go scrambling.
You know, you're looking at 87 yards total, or 89 yards. Excuse me, 89 yards total for the Highclimbers, and they did have 51 yards passing, which I thought was okay. They're opening it up, I think, a little bit more.
Yeah, they are.
This game compared to the North Mason game. They've already thrown 9 times in this game, which is, I think, a lot better. So there's some positive things. Josiah Oles and Ricker also made some nice returns of, around 10 to 20 yards each time. So those are the positive things. Montesano's tough. Hey,
they are.
They're traditionally very, very tough and well coached. And they're stronger this year than they were last year.
Right, that's what I'm hearing. It's a better team this year than it was last year.
And part of that, I think, is Ridgway, their quarterback.
Right.
And he makes a lot of things happen.
We're very impressed with him so far.
Yeah.
Well, we're about a minute and a half away from the third quarter. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with that third quarter kickoff in a moment. This is MasonWebTV, powered by HCC. We'll be back with the third quarter.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and family of clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Oh, almost ready to start that third quarter. Go ahead, Jerry. You had one more thing to say.
The quarterback for Montesano was 9 for 10. His leading receiver was number 12, Sam Winter, who caught 65 yards in 5 attempts. And his second leading receiver and a workhorse, Aiden Darce, caught 2 passes for 55 yards.
So Hunter Borgalt is ready to kick this way to the Bulldogs. Start third quarter. Montesano leads 32-0. Eric, he didn't disappear. He's just been taking a break over there. Here we go. Here's third quarter underway. Little line drive kick. Be picked up about the 17-yard line. That's number 12. That's Winter. Winter will get forward to the 30 before he's pulled down. A little bit of patience there on the run back.
Nice return by Winter.
So let's see if the starters will stay in there for the Montesano.
18-yard return by Winter.
Yep, there's Ridgway, there's Darst. Pullitz, he's out there. Let's see who's coming wide near side. That's Dorman. Pullitz on the far side. Handoff to Darst. Darst, big burst up to the 45. Picks up right where he left off. So first and 10 from the 45.
Now that's the 10th first down for the Bulldogs, and Darst had about a 14-yard run there.
So here we go again. Low snap, quick dump off, nice little grab. Let's see here, 13. I don't have a 13. Is that 13?
Still don't understand why they're running this hurry-up offense.
Oh, was it 33? Jordan King, okay, I thought 13.
Yeah,
okay,
33.
33 on the reception. He just grabbed that out of the air. Here's that hurry up.
Yeah, they're hurrying for a reason, I don't know.
They're trying things maybe.
11th first down.
Quick faked in, and again that matchup.
Oh, that was almost a pick.
Still going to that Jordan King quick hit thing, and Highclimbers snuffed that one out of it. Can't go to the well too many times, right? So a 2nd and 10, ball spotted. Spotted at the 42 of the Highclimbers. Opening possession here in the third quarter. Handoff, Dorman. Is it Dorman? Yeah, no, it's Pullitz. Pullitz up the middle, excuse me. Man, it's just like they're bursting pretty much everywhere. Straight up, just pretty burst, just hard running. And what was it? The ball is at the 37.
Paul says the 36.
I see that on the board. It looks like the 37 to me.
I think it's a 37.
He's got a different angle than we do. And off to Darst. Darst stood up at the 35, but manages to get across the first down marker.
I think he has it.
Yeah. Yeah, Oles.
He's a big, tall, lanky kid.
Ivory in there on the tackle. Looks like Austin Steele as well.
Oh, just short of a first down.
Just shy. 4th and 1, but it looks like a half a foot here. This is going to be a Ridgway run straight up the middle. That's my prediction. Oh, not up the middle, but
well, pretty close here,
pretty close.
Good call, Coach.
Yeah.
12th first down, nice carry by Ridgway.
He did a little zag when he should have zigged.
All right, first down, good run. Up to the 25. Montesano's knocking on the door again. Yep, quick whistle.
A lot of times they do this hurry-up offense. It just exhaust the defense.
Right.
And once you get tired like that, you can't think.
That was a timeout actually on the refereeing crew here. And Bulldogs are set. 1st and 10 from the Highclimber 25. Third quarter action. Ridgeway back to pass. Gonna tuck down. Nice tackle down. He goes.
Nice.
Morales, McGregor. are in there.
Kyle McGregor, big kid.
And Morales also in there on the tackle. Loss on the play, 2nd down. It looks like about 15.
They're
14.
coming right back at him.
Yeah. Back to the 29.
We barely have enough time to get replacements in.
Little play action complete near side. Dorman stood up after he caught it, got back not to the 25. Maybe it'll spot him forward to the 24.
That's kind of tackling we need. Is gang tackling by more than 3 guys.
Gain of 5 on that pass play.
Ball spotted at the 24. 3rd down and 9 coming for Montesano. Out of the pistol, Ridgeway. Little shuffle over there to Darce. Darce gets around the corner.
He's got around the corner there,
got the 1st down, dances out of bounds near the 10-yard line, probably the 12. From this angle, it's hard to see exactly where he stepped out of bounds, but
looks about the 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Gain of 13 on the play.
So 1st and 10.
Yeah, 13th first down for the Bulldogs.
Montesano knocking on the door again.
Right up the gut.
Yeah, not much there. Maybe he got to the 10.
We got a late flag.
That's never good.
No. Coming from the end zone like that.
Yeah, never good.
Going to be face masking or something like that probably.
Or a late hit.
Or late hit, yeah.
Well, ball is at the 10 as it sits now. Let's see what the call is. So it's on the Highclimbers. I'm not sure what that signal
that's
is.
roughing somebody.
Oh, okay, it was roughing. So half the distance.
Yeah, it was a late hit.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Well, that's what Warner says, illegal substitution. Well, whatever. Ball's up to the 5 now. Oh, it's 2nd and.
I'm not going to argue. She's right. I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, right?
Yep. Like being married.
Hand off to Hullett. So
you're laughing too, so.
Oh. Be careful. I have to be careful. My wife is watching.
The CEO?
Yes, the CEO is watching. Oh, they get the Bulldogs get down near the goal line. Don't punch it in. It's
your retirement plan is going to go to heck, isn't it?
So that was the 14th first down. I'm the only one that's serious here.
Yeah, he is.
Tonight.
Sorry. Eric's going to get me in trouble, so it's okay.
You won't be the first guy.
Yeah, that's right. 1st and goal from the 1.
Yeah, that's on them. They moved.
They did move. You know, well, this is technically the preseason in high school football.
Well, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So you get to work on different things and try everything.
Who do we play next week?
It'll be Capital.
So
at Capital.
Next week's the real McGilla.
Yep, we're getting South Sound Conference play next week. So it'll be.
Is that here or there?
It's there. 2nd and goal. Back at the 7-yard line.
Go Seahawks.
Handoff goes.
Hey, we got him again.
Goes to Winter. Winter might have snuck it to the 5. Give him a couple yards on that. Approaching 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 5.
67. Just take his hat off.
3rd and goal from the 5. Yep. Look out. Here comes Ridgeway. Going to get near the goal line. Is he in? I don't think he is. No signal. No signal. It'll be 4th down and an inch or so. So call it 4th and goal from the 1. You kick a field goal or you try to punch it in again? I'd say punch it in.
They're going to punch it in. Yeah,
punch it in again.
I think they're going to give it to their horse.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a timeout, talk things over. So we'll step. Oh, actually, it's going to be a high climber timeout. Jerry, that's the first timeout on the high climbers. 7:24 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back. First or second? First, I think. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out OlympicLeague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
4th and less than a yard for the Montesano Bulldogs. 7:24 to go. Little pitch. And sneaking around for the touchdown is Hullitz.
Another flag. Come on, guys.
Flag?
Another late flag. Thinking that's got to be on them. Yeah, there we go. Holding.
Okay.
So the touchdown is nullified.
Nullified. So I think you bring on Jordan King to kick a field goal.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what they're doing.
Well, I can't say you bring him on. He's already out there. It's going to be, what, 27, looks like?
We're on the,
27-yard field goal attempt.
Yep.
What, he hit what was the one in the first half? 30?
Yeah, he 33
33,
yards.
okay.
Jordan King.
We know he's got the leg to hit something like around 40 plus.
It's a little bit of a headwind.
Yeah, a little bit, not much. Spot's good.
Got it.
Little squibbler though, but it gets through the uprights. And Montesano adds 3 more to its lead. 35-0. 7:17 to go, third quarter. We'll be right back.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in HoodCanal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit HoodCanal Communications online to learn more.
Little victories, guys. Holding them to 3 points last 2 possessions.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
The defense is looking better for Shelton.
Got to start somewhere.
So 35-0 in score. Montesano to kick it back to the high climbers. You got Oles far about the 10. I'm not sure who we got. Junkers out there somewhere. I saw him run out there. He's in the middle of the field, about the 15. King's got it teed up at the 40. High, nice kick.
Real nice kick.
Oles will take it at the 10. Bring it around the near side.
Hey, he's got
up the
hold.
middle.
Look
out.
Oh.
Up across the 30, near the 33-yard line. Good to tackle by Jagger.
25 yards or so.
Yeah, 20. Looks like about a 24-yard. Let's see. Yeah, 24-yard return.
Yeah, they spot the ball at the 32.
Oh, okay, 22-yard, 22-yard return.
I could have been back a yard when he picked it up. I said it was about the third, the 10. So yeah, I'll give him.
Nice return.
Yeah, nice return either way. Here come the high climbers. This is their first possession in the second half, guys.
Wow, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, 7:11 to go, third quarter.
Wow.
Like a big chunk of time taken off the clock. Oh boy.
Yeah, but they only got 3 out. Hey, there we go.
Nice pass catch in the middle to Jonker. Gets the first down across the 45. Little quick hit by Danny Lopez. Very confident in his throwing. He knew exactly where he was going and went right there. So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. At their own 45.
First catch of the game for Jonker.
At the 45, 2 receivers on each side. Out of the pistol goes Lopez. Back to pass he goes. Throws over the middle. Hurt
nice
laid out for that one. Couldn't quite get there. Flag on the play, however. No way to give up your body trying to get that. I'm very impressed with Charlie Hurt.
Charlie's a good guy all the way around.
So it looks like pass interference against Montesano.
Exactly. So 1st down by penalty. And the sticks haven't moved. They're going to mark off the yardage. Should be, what, up to the 40. So 1st and 10 at the 40 for the Highclimbers are in Montesano territory.
Montesano's had 50 yards in penalties.
A lot of time in this snap. There it is, back pass. Thrown over far side, got a guy wide open out there, overthrew Jonker. Safety had to come over, that was Dorman trying to help out. Little bit more inside, and that's 6 points. So 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line.
I like what I'm seeing out of our quarterback. And you know, not only he scrambles, but he's got a pretty darn good arm.
He's a junior, 5'11", is Danny Mendiola Lopez. We double wings this time. Hand off to Gould. Gould dancing his way, trying to get something, fights his way for 4. Flag comes flying in. It's a good hard run.
That's going to be a face mask, I think. Knock it out. Push twice.
So let's see what the call is. Oh, it's on the Highclimbers.
What'd they call?
I didn't quite see the hand signal.
Jeez, guys.
So that run by Gould is nullified. We'll see what.
Oh, it's a hold. Okay.
Yeah. Holding penalty.
So it'll put the Highclimbers back to the 46-yard line. 2nd down coming.
That's only the 3rd penalty on the Highclimbers.
Shelton needs to get to the Montesano 30 for the 1st down. Out of the pistol is Lopez. Here comes a blitz.
Yeah, they've got him coming.
Picked up, complete. This is Lopez to Lopez. Christian Lopez with the catch near the 40. So ball's at the 43rd and 10 coming. It's like Jonker and Oles wide to the far side. Hurt and Christian Lopez near side. Back to pass goes Danny Lopez. Throw over the middle, almost picked off. Wow, nice play by Jordan King, knocking it down.
That was close. That would have been a pick 6.
Actually, it was Trent Evans was out there. He's the intended target.
He'd
have been down the sideline.
So it brings up 4th down. Highclimbers going to go for it. 4th and 10 from the 40.
Yeah. This is the 3rd time that the Highclimbers have been in Bulldog territory.
Two receivers on each side out of the pistol. So Danny Lopez. Gould behind him. Back to pass he goes. Dances. Throws deep to the middle. Knocked away. Good defense. Who was in there? Jordan King, I believe, got another piece on that. No, that's, who was that? 20-something. 22. Alex Mesquita knocking that one away. And it'll go over on downs to Montesano.
And the intended receiver for the Highclimbers was number 10, Trent Evans.
Yeah.
Nice coverage by the Bulldogs.
Almost looked like double coverage. And here comes Montesano with a 35-0 lead and 1st and 10 on their own 40. 5:44 to go, third quarter. Ridgeway still out there. Looks like all the starters or all the first stringers are out there. Out of the gun. Hand it off. New back this time, 31 on the drive. That's Isaiah Pierce. I don't think he got anything. Might have even lost a little bit. Lost about a half a yard, Jerry.
Okay. We'll round it up to a yard.
That's fine. Hand off again, up the middle, a different back. I think that's number 15, and that is Kaysen Willis Werner.
Substitutes in there.
Yep. Now Werner got a yard, or 2 yards actually, to the 41. It's 3rd down and 9.
Ridgeway is still in there at quarterback for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they have a couple more. Pierce is another QB, and Cole Daniels, at least according to the lineup, or the statue. Oh, a little bit of a blitz there. Nice. There you go. Highclimbers blitzed in there, got to him. Down he goes. Loss of 6 on the play, back to the 35.
See a lot of good things going on out there.
Yeah, Shelton's done very well at the end of the second quarter and this quarter on
until
defense.
now, yeah, it's 2 different games.
So 4th and 15, and we have a punt, guys. This will be the first punt for Montesano, am I right?
It is the first punt. They almost were going to punt at the end of the first half,
right,
but they let the clock run out.
So snap is on target. High, deep.
Nice.
Fair catch called, and then they'll let it hit the
Bulldog
turf.
roll.
Oh, not a good thing.
And it'll roll near the 10. That's where they'll down it.
Like a 65-yard punt.
Yeah, they've got it.
That was
50,
Crichton was the guy called.
Punt.
Let it go. So Highclimbers will start on their, it looks like their 11-yard line, 1st and 10, under 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Now, King was the one that kicked that punt, right?
I did not see who kicked it. I would assume it was.
It was King, yeah. He's got quite a leg.
Yeah.
Booed the heck out of that. So that was on about the 20, right?
It was on,
something like that.
That was like almost a 70-yarder.
Highclimbers starting out 1st and 10 on their own 11-yard line. Out of the pistol. Double wings, here comes a blitz.
Well, that's a crazy blitz.
Yeah.
All the way from the sidelines.
Yeah, handoff. I think it's Crichton on the carry. Didn't get anywhere. Might have lost a yard. That was what a free safety blitz there. Jeez. Guy had to run 20 yards.
Timed that pretty good.
Loss of 1 on the play.
So, looks like it's about the same, Jerry. Maybe.
Well,
it's still
close.
2nd and 10.
Okay.
From the 11. Double receivers.
I'll change it.
Yeah, it's fine. 1 yard. Out of the pistol will go Lopez. Back to pass. Spins the ball. Throws in the middle. Hurt with a crash in the middle.
Catch.
Right at the 20. Just a little shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 1.
They're starting to find Charlie.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Mendiola's speed on it and its release on his passes.
They're getting into a rhythm, too.
Yes.
And that's the 3rd catch by Charlie Hurt. A total of 29 yards on 3 catches.
We got a timeout on the field here, and it'll be on the Highclimbers. So we will take a timeout. We'll be right back.
And I'm not going to say how many timeouts.
That would be 2. We'll be right back. MasonWebTV Powered by HCC is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact MasonWebTV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of HoodCanal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on MasonWebTV Powered by HCC. Well, it's 3rd and 1 for the Highclimbers. And with 2:49 to go, third quarter, trying to get something going. I don't know if you're starting to build the momentum and you have to take a timeout.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough, but obviously something wasn't right. So here we go again. Looks like the same formation.
Yeah, this is a critical down.
Very.
Here comes a blitz again. Oh, boy, and Danny has nowhere to go. Had to just tuck it under and take it.
The worst thing.
Yeah.
They had 3 guys coming, though.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with that. You don't see blitzing like that at this level of play usually.
About a 9-yard quarterback sack.
Very aggressive defense.
Back to the, looks like it's going to be 4th and 10 from the 11. And Mason Kramer is back to punt it away.
And Kramer has got off a couple pretty good punts recently.
Winter waiting at his 36, or at the Highclimber 36, excuse me. Long snap, 2 minutes approaching. Here's the pressure. Ball is high and short on the kick. Highclimbers let it hit, and it'll bounce backwards. Oh, boy, oh, boy. That is almost back to the original line of scrimmage, guys, where it bounced. That bounced probably 10 yards the other way.
And I'm surprised that the Montesano player was even got it. He almost touched that ball.
Yeah.
When the Shelton player, it could have been almost a fumble there. I would have, if I was the Montesano player, I would have stayed way out of that play.
So they'll spot the ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for Montesano at the Shelton 11. Another really short field for the Bulldogs.
Well, as short as they get.
Yeah.
Ridgeway out of the gun, little play action, will dump it off. Here goes Winter into the end zone, touchdown.
So 11-yard touchdown pass to number 12, Sam Winter.
Currently it is 41-0 with 1:49 to go here, third quarter.
And now you're looking at the running clock.
Yeah, I guess it would be 40 points. So Jordan King on to kick the point after. I'm really impressed with his leg. And
that's good.
There's another one. And make it 42.
He almost kicked it out of the parking lot.
1:49 to go, third quarter, all Montesano. We'll be right back.
Yeah, when Bragg used to practice, I always knew that.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional, caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events.
Well, it's kickoff time. 1:49 to go, third quarter.
That pass was completed to Sam Winter, and that was his 8th reception. He's got 91 yards in receiving.
Another high kickoff. It's going to hit at the 15, go out of bounds. Hey.
Finally a break.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
So that ball goes to the 35 now?
Yeah.
Is that
I believe that's correct, yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's a big blunder in high school football.
You don't like that?
That's
it's a bad thing, Jerry. It's a bad thing.
Kind of makes you pull your hair out by the roots.
Yeah.
Because you got a pretty wide field there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was there's probably a couple times a night that Montesano coaches.
Sometimes you get a real windy game. You can,
Yeah, make an
let it go,
excuse
but
for it. But
yeah.
So the Highclimbers will have the ball on their own 35, 1st and 10. Let's see if they're going to go a little bit more urgency with 1:25 to go, third quarter. Looks like
That's about a 20-yard flop, Jerry.
Yep, it is.
Lopez on the
At
rollout,
least.
looking for some running room. He'll just end up running out of
Yeah,
bounds.
it makes a big difference.
Although you'll notice that the clock is running, folks, because we got that 40-point spread, 42
Oh,
to nothing.
yes.
Yeah, running clock.
And no gain on the play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 35, although they're spotting the ball backwards, so I guess he lost a yard. So
Yeah, I thought he looked like he got past the.
I thought he at least gained something,
Yeah.
at least a foot maybe. But they're going to say it is 2nd and 11 from the 34.
Why is he talking to McIntyre?
It's a little bit of confusion.
Here they come. Nope.
And a handoff. Oh, boy.
Usually with this age group, it's really hard to give a kid confidence to come in on that blitz when you call it. More often than not, it doesn't happen as you call it. That's why you don't see it as much.
Yeah, that carry is by Gavin Gould. And
another loss in the parade.
Back
loss
by
of
2,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, 3rd down and looks like 12.
So whoever their defensive coach is, he's got these guys doing pretty good to come like that as many times as they have.
Have you looked at the size of Montesano compared to Shelton?
Oh, yeah, it's just.
Big difference?
Big difference, yeah.
Big difference in the lines?
Well, we've got 40 kids on their travel squad. We've got 48 for us.
All right, guys, we've gone through the 3rd
We're
quarter.
almost even.
But I'm talking about
big
weight
yeah.
size.
While you guys discuss some things, I'm going to take a break. We'll be right back
A lot
at the
of
end of the 3rd.
200-pounders.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call
About ready to start the 4th quarter here. Commercials are going longer than I expect, guys.
Well, that's good. We get the commercials in there.
Yeah, back to pass goes Lopez. He'll dump it off for a little screen in the middle. That's Morales.
A couple yards.
He got a couple of yards, but the screen really didn't. There was no screen.
Didn't fool anybody.
Didn't fool anybody.
That'd be perfect if they had 2 guys coming on that blitz.
Gain of about 5 on that screen play.
That's the kind of play you need to keep their defense a little bit more honest.
Yeah, and that's a 3rd catch by Morales.
Well, it's 4th down. It looks like the Climbers are going to go for it.
Nick's a hard-working kid.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Good.
So you got 2 receivers on each side and a single back behind Lopez. Danny taking a long count here. Oh, he bobbled it.
Come on, boys.
And down he goes. No chance at all. Just dropped right out of his hands.
I hate to see it.
Yeah, and a loss on the play, and it's over on down. So Montesano will have yet another short field.
Yeah, that was the 3rd fumble by the Highclimbers, but they did get that one back. The other 2 were recovered by Montesano.
Well, regardless if we got that back, it's their ball.
It's their ball at the 33.
Yeah.
So, guys, worst field position for Montesano today?
This is about it, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking they were like at the 45 at one point in time, but still.
Yeah, you're not going to have productive game if you keep doing that.
Short fields.
And we were talking about the size difference between the 2 lines.
Right.
It's just a big difference.
So 1st and 10 for Montesano from the Shelton 33. Got a new QB in there, and a whistle goes out there. It's
Tomar's the same way, Jerry. They've got some kids that are just huge.
Yeah.
So Cole Daniels is the QB for Montesano. I'm just going to continue to talk between you guys' this conversation. And we had a false start on that, right? Yes. So you got some younger kids out there to get some experience, although Cole Daniels is a senior.
What position is he?
He's QB. 6 foot, 147, so a little bit on the slight side, I guess.
Shelton, Montesano has 55 yards.
Well, he's a senior, so they're just kind of.
Yeah, they're giving him some playing time. I'm sorry, this is Pierce now. This is Isaiah Pierce, or I'm sorry, Isaac Pierce, and he scrambles. Is that a first down run?
Well, you got to lead like this. Don't get your guys hurt. Get your other guys some experience.
And that's the 15th first down for the Bulldogs. Nice run by the new quarterback of the Bulldogs.
So it looks like they're going to trade off between Pierce and Daniels.
Here's the backup they have in there.
Good.
Yeah, so it's 1st and 10 from the 20.
That's a big fella.
Little pitch this time. It's going to Pierce. Pierce trying to get around the edge. Good pursuit by the Highclimbers. I don't think he gained anything running the whole side of the field. Oh, I guess that was Willis Werner on the carry. I thought it was 5. Oh, yeah, they're swapping out quarterbacks, guys. Here comes number 5. Here's Isaac Pierce will be. So they're alternating QBs. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Each carry.
Each play, yeah, exactly.
Each play. I mean, yeah.
We'll get a little experience for all of them.
New QB comes in with the play. So he'll go out of the gun.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
And he'll tuck it in and run. And he'll cut up the field and break 3 tackles. And did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown. He just broke 3 tackles. And that's a sophomore at 5'8", 169. Wow.
14-yard touchdown run by number 5, Isaac Pierce.
8:15 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, you can't win a game when you miss that many tackles.
So King will come on to kick the point after. And, you know, Ridgeway is going to be still on the field at one point in time. He's the holder. Snap and spot and the kick. Ew. That's probably the worst kick. No, he missed that one. That's the worst kick he's had tonight.
Yeah, that was
he hooked it
off to the left.
He just hooked it enough. It looked like it went through, but it just enough to miss.
Yeah, it looked kind of like a knuckleball almost.
Well, it's 8:15 to go in the ball game, 48-0. We'll take another timeout. We'll be right back.
That's his first miss.
Whoa, what happened here? Hold on,
I
guys.
guess we can allow him a miss now and then.
Sorry, guys. My equipment decided to just fail for a moment. Now we'll be right back.
Lightning strikes.
Action.
We're back. 8:15 to go in the ball game, 48-0. Jordan King has it teed up at the 40 to kick it back to the Highclimbers. There we go. Another high end-over-end kick. That's going to be taken at the 15. And get around the out, trying to get around the outside. That is Bradley Elton.
A young guy.
Yeah. He's a freshman.
Yeah.
So Shelton will start out on their own 23, it looks like. And let's see what the Highclimbers are going to give some younger kids some chance out there. Looks like Trent Evans coming wide to the near side. Look at Charlie Hurt, far side. Out of the pistol will go Lopez. Can't quite see who the back is behind him. That Speaks in motion. Little play action, roll out near side, and Lopez is in trouble.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. Couple of big guys right in your face.
That's a big loss.
Yeah, well,
minus lost 13 on that play.
Yeah. Back to the 14. Interesting, guys, that the referees are trying to protect him as much as possible because that whistle went quick.
Yeah, because he went down on the 10.
Yeah,
and they're spotting it on the 14.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go, and there was whistles blowing, and they knew it. Looks like the same formation, double wings, and we have a timeout on the field. And that should be the third and final timeout for the Highclimbers.
Who is the new quarterback for Shelton?
It's still Lopez.
It's still Lopez.
Yeah, it's still Lopez. So we will step aside. We'll be right back.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun.
That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from HoodCanal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit HoodCanal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
That's interesting. Got to come up with a picture here, guys. I lost the picture. Let's go with that one. There we go. All right, wide open is Jonker, but on the rollout, Lopez tried to get it to Hurt, and it goes incomplete. Very weird that happened.
Got to catch those.
See if I can fix this. Let's try that. So we have what do we have here? We have third down.
And Lopez is still your quarterback for the Highclimbers.
So 3rd and 20 from the 14 are the Highclimbers. Little pitch. And Gould trying to get around the edge. A couple of flies come flying in there. No, that's not Gould.
That's going to be a holding.
Yeah.
Is it Gould or is it Hunter Gould? What number is on that jersey?
I'm pretty sure that was Gould.
Was it? Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So that carry will be nullified, and we'll see what the penalty is. I'm assuming it'll be holding.
I'm going to refuse the penalty and bring a fourth down.
Okay, makes sense.
It was holding, but they're going to decline it. So 4th down, and here's Mason Kramer. Yeah, looks like it's going to be back about the 45. Kason Willis Werner. High snap. Kramer takes it. Oh, ball's free. That ball's free. I'm not sure.
Caught that right in the mouth.
Can't
tell who got it.
Now, Highclimber, his coaching staff says it's Highclimber ball. I don't think it is. Nope. It'll be a Montesano ball.
Boy, that was crazy looking.
That was. I'm not really sure what he was thinking.
Man, it's a bad place to field it, man.
I was thinking maybe he got lost it in the lights, but there aren't any lights on that end, so I don't know.
He got a halo of about 6 Shelton guys around him.
Yeah. So the ball will be spotted at the 40, 1st and 10 for Montesano. 4:10 and counting on the game clock. 48-0 is their score. So you know Montesano's going to take as much time as possible.
Yeah, they're going to milk this right out.
So it'll be Cole Daniels as QB for the Bulldogs. Quick snap, little shuffle pass. This is going to Schooner. Schooner gets around the edge. Might have got 5. And a flag comes flying in late.
Wow. Sure have been a lot of late ones, hadn't there?
Yeah. Well, like you know, Jerry jinxed this. He said it's been pretty clean.
I know,
and
the first half was very clean.
There's why. We got Friday the 13th, we got the full moon coming up.
Yeah, that's right. Wasn't it a blue moon, too? Didn't I read something about that?
I think it was,
I think it is. So it's a penalty on the Highclimbers. I didn't see what the actual penalty was.
We had a blood moon one night. We played at Central Kitsap, and on the way home we came around the corner through Allen, and the moon was just coming up, and it was about as red as I've ever seen.
Harvest moon? Is that what you call it?
Gorgeous. It was a blood moon.
Blood moon, right. So the ball will be spotted at the 25, 1st and 10 after the 15-yard penalty on the Highclimbers. I don't know, is this 4 or is this 5 in there at QB?
Yeah, you got someone moving.
Yeah, you got somebody moving, and that's actually 5, so it's Pierce at QB.
Well, they've got a kid out there at wide receiver at 10 or 18. Yeah, 18 is out there at 5'3".
So it'll be 1st and 15 from the 30 now for the Bulldogs. Quick handoff this time goes to Willis Werner. And he came close to getting that 5 yards back, but only got 4. As we approach 2 minutes. Actually didn't even get 4, I think he got 3. Ball at the 27, 2nd down and 12. Cole Daniels is quarterback now. A little shuffle pass, or a little flip, I guess you could call it.
Nice stiff arm.
Yeah, good stiff arm. And getting into score number 31 is Isaiah Pierce. There's an Isaac Pierce and an Isaiah Pierce. Interesting. So, yeah.
Isaiah Pierce?
Isaiah Pierce, yes. Number 31. And, you know, just for grins, I would see who else had a leg on here. You know, Kings had a night. And do we have a different kicker?
He hasn't turned enough to see.
Yeah, it's 34, I think. Carter
He
Roberts.
looks like a different guy.
Yeah, 24. That's Jager Didion.
Yeah, that is a different guy.
Yeah, he kicked it. 24. Is that right? Yeah, it's Didion, and he got it. So.
Jager Didion.
Yeah. 1:35 to go here in the ball game. 55 for Montesano, Shelton 0. We'll be back.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out OlympicLeague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
Well, 1:35 to go in the ball game. 55-0, Montesano. Ready to kick it back to the Highclimbers. And the stands are still full, guys. Nobody's left.
I think he just caused the great exodus.
I guess I might be right, but. Here's the kick. That one is going to be taken at the 15 on the run. And that's Crichton. on
Nice
the
run back.
Yeah, he's fighting it all the way up near the 40-yard line. Good return.
He looked determined.
Yep. Well, always helps when you catch it on the run.
Yeah.
you got to hit.
Not in the face, though.
Oh, yes. Very true. So the Highclimbers will get it at the 40. As we approach a minute to go here in the ball game. And it looks like we're going to have Trent Evans at quarterback.
So his dad's one of the coaches. Trent was a quarterback in youth league. I don't know when he switched positions.
No, I'm sorry, he is not the quarterback because there's Trent right there on the wideout. Who is the QB then? I'm confused now. It is Evans, I'm sorry. So he's going to go with a long ball and it's intercepted.
Ouch.
So it was actually the thing that confused me, guys, is Zach Jonker, the 18, is kind of ruffled in. It looked like a 10. So it was Evans with one pass and unfortunately an interception.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get a play off here, guys.
No.
We got 15 seconds or actually less.
Well, on to Capital next week, right, fellas?
That's right.
I looked for a score for them tonight and I couldn't find it, so.
That's pretty early, right?
Oh, we got Charlie's down. That's not good.
Well, that'll be the ball game.
He
so
doesn't look like he's doing good.
Well, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap this thing up with some statistics from Jerry Apple, some final thoughts as well. 55-0 is the final score. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled, but is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Thanks for watching MasonWebTV Powered by HCC. We hope you're enjoying tonight's game and we would like to hear from you. Tell us what you think. Let us know where you are and how you are watching. Are you watching online through MasonWebTV.com, HCC.net, or directly through YouTube? Perhaps you are a HoodCanal Communications subscriber and are catching the game on Channel 46. Did you find us on Facebook or Twitter? Send us a message or an email. We want to know.
MasonWebTV Powered by HCC is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact MasonWebTV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of HoodCanal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on MasonWebTV Powered by HCC.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Well, we're back here at Highclimber Stadium. Jack Stark Field final here. Montesano comes into Shelton, knocking off the
Hi, how you doing, Mark?
Climbers 55-0. No pressure, Jerry. Take your time. Just waiting for Eric to put his headset back on, so get his thoughts after seeing the Highclimbers first time in person for the full game, because you did watch them last week for a short time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a half.
Just a half. Okay. Your thoughts as we wait for Jerry to
I'm
pull
ready.
out. Oh, he's ready, but
I'll let you go first.
Go ahead, Eric.
I thought I saw a lot of really good stuff tonight, but we've got to get it all together. This piecemeal, good play, bad play, good play, bad, just not good. But I saw a lot more bright spots tonight than I did last week.
All right, right.
And the kids told me from watching films that they were one block away from a first down several times last week, and one tackle away from stopping. And you've got to get all this together at the same time.
So you're saying the pieces are there, it just has to be
executed.
executed.
I think they just need to be a little more consistency.
Okay.
But I think they looked way better than they did last year.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And last week.
So the goal is to improve every week.
Baby steps, right?
Right. Okay.
And I think it's just going to take a good game to build that confidence, and they could have a good team here.
Okay. Good to hear that. So, Jerry, what do you got statistics-wise?
Well, Shelton had 4 first downs. Montesano had 15. Possession definitely went to Montesano. Shelton had 2 turnovers there in the first half that really hurt them. That were 2 fumbles that were recovered by Montesano. I was impressed with number 5, with Lopez, the quarterback. He had he completed 11 of 15. He scrambled, and I look at his total yardage. I think it was 78 yards passing, and Charlie Hurt. That was a good thing I saw tonight. Charlie caught 3 passes for a total of 29 yards. They're looking for him. He's a good athlete, good basketball player, good football player, very quick. And they utilized him a lot more tonight in the passing game, which is good.
Well, he's the kind of kid that other kids will follow naturally. He's a leader.
Yeah, definitely. And he's a senior, right? Or junior? Junior. But, we were talking about looking at the weights, the lines. I would say Montesano outweighed Shelton by 20 pounds per person. You just...
How do you explain that? Year in and year out.
And
they grow them big down in the harbor? I don't know.
Well, we had the same thing with Tom Water, Olympia High School. I mean, I can go on and on with these schools with big guys, and we just don't seem to get them.
We're not getting them. And you look at the total yardage, Montesano had 319 yards 28 carries for 170 yards, okay, rushing. And the quarterback was 12 for 15.
Yeah, see, that's...
And that's a total of 149 yards. So you're looking at a total, if you count the 170 on the ground and the 149 in the air, you're looking at a total of 319 yards. One thing that Montesano did have some problems with penalties. They had 60 yards in penalties. Shelton had about 40 yards in penalties. That's a positive as far as Shelton is concerned.
Because it's those mistakes that lose a game.
Yeah.
It's rare that the other team beats you.
And when
it's usually you're beating yourself.
And when the Jack Stark era, when if they could make it 4 yards per carry, you'd have a first down each time.
Yeah.
Well, I look at these statistics tonight, and Shelton was averaging their best runner, Gould, Josiah. He was a little under 3 yards per carry.
So we're that close,
Yeah. So if they could just establish a little bigger line, they're going to get some more yards on the ground and be able to get some first downs and be able to keep the other team off the field. But like you said, it's close. So
I think, they're real close to having a pretty decent team.
And they got some good athletes. I could give you the results of the scoring if you want me to.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary. That's a lot of scoring. I mean, we had a couple of field goals from.
I was very impressed with their kicker.
Yeah, Jordan King did a great
33.
job. Yeah.
Well, and the quarterback, those are skill positions, and they're well coached. That's very obvious.
So Jerry,
and their coach has been there for a few years.
Right.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So Jerry, individuals for the Highclimbers.
For running.
Yeah,
passing and running.
Yeah,
sure, let's do that. Charlie Hurt caught 3 passes for 29 yards, and the other leading receiver was Christian Lopez, who is a junior, and he caught 3 passes for a total of 28 yards.
Okay.
So those are the 2 leading receivers. And, of course, the leading ball carrier was Gould.
Gavin.
Gavin Gould. And he had, I think, 10 carries for about 25 yards. So.
Well, I thought he was last week's MVP. I was very impressed with him.
Well, yeah, he
was on offense and defense.
Yeah, and he scored. He carried the ball the first 6 times for the Highclimbers against North Mason.
He's a tough kid.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's any other statistics
no,
you want to give me.
That's
you want me to give you. But
Gavin's dad played here in the early 90s or mid-90s. I think it was right when Hinkle started coaching. So mid-90s.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Well, next week we go to Capital.
Right. Next Friday, Shelton heads back on the road, open South Sound Conference play against Capital.
So we'll be at the Ingersoll, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 o'clock kickoff.
Do we have a spot in the booth?
No, we'll probably be in the stands. That's what I told the AD when I contacted him last week.
Yeah, I got a long ways to travel, don't I?
Yeah, about 2 miles.
Yeah, I might even walk to the game.
That'd be good for you. Montesano, by the way, travels to Columbia White Salmon next week.
We played those guys years ago. It's been like 15 years.
Right.
They were a good school, and they still are.
Yeah. Montesano is the real deal, and they're the strongest team in that.
Now, they're 1A, correct?
Right.
Yeah, they're 1A.
Evergreen League, I believe.
Yeah, they play Alma, they play Hoquiam, they play Tenino, Forks.
Right.
And
Forks, that's got to be a long drive.
That is a very long drive.
Jeez.
I remember that drive when I was at Montesano back in the 80s.
Gosh, that's a long way. 6 hours, isn't it?
Well, you're looking at about a 2.5, 3 hour drive.
You can't go just straight there. You got to go around the horn, right?
You do. It's a 3 hour ride.
If you're interested, Merriam Knight, they continue their season tomorrow afternoon against Evergreen Lutheran. Kickoff in Matlock.
Evergreen Lutheran, where's that at, do you know?
Tacoma.
Okay.
Kickoff in Matlock is 1 p.m.
So they play daytime games, huh?
Oh, yeah, they don't have any lights there. They in some instances, you could say they barely have a field.
Now, here's a trivia question for you. When they discontinued football in 2003, Who was the first cross-country coach at Merriam Knight? Me. I knew I'd get you on that one.
Okay, well, we got to wrap this thing up, so that will do it for us at Jack Stark Field, Highclimbers Stadium. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Eric Raywald as well. Jeannie. Can't leave her out. Final again, 55-0, Montesano all over Shelton tonight. We'll talk to you next
See you next Friday night.
This broadcast on MasonWebTV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Our community credit union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And HoodCanal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.